Steady, lads. We need to get these prisoners to the island as quick as we can. But, sir, the storm! I know, lad. We can make it. For the sake of the one down in the hull, we have to get him there. Decided to make a pact. If anyone is out there, I will sell my soul to you. I will do your bidding. Let me live! Let me live!
Count your eyes. I love it.
You know, it's time.
You stay here. I can't have you running around out there.
It's not safe forever, you know.
I can try. Hey, fancy beating the shit out of someone? 'Cause I know I do.
Violence, as with our technology for gaming increases, will always become something that becomes more and more realistic. Sure, for those who live a hectic working life, there's nothing better than getting home and beating the living shit out of someone's face whilst laughing maniacally. Or maybe that's me. However, unlike games which have sex in them, violence is a surefire hit. It's almost like giving a crackhead his daily dose. Once you get addicted to it, it's hard to stop. Here is a list of games I consider some of the most violent, and to be fair, a lot of dirty fun. Barbarian. One of the earliest games where violence was on the menu, and it had a gorgeous looking woman on the front of the cover. Yes, it's Barbarian. Essentially one-on-one combat where you fight nameless faces and attempt to be the winner. There's not much else you can say on this one, apart from the fact you can see those heads fly. Rah! Mortal Kombat. The one that started an entire controversy with creating a ratings board for games. It doesn't need a massive introduction, but everyone has to love Mortal Kombat. Sweet moves, fatalities of incredibly silly proportions, and characters that have never been topped. It's a game of greatness, and long may it reign. No violence in Mortal Kombat is like having a ham sandwich with no ham.
Yeah. That hurt. Son of a bitch.
Carmageddon. Ah yes, Carmageddon. Touted as the racing game for the chemically imbalanced, it definitely lived up to its reputation. So, to set up the scene, all you are is a man who has a kick-ass red car, and you have 3 ways to win. 1. Actually play it as a racing game. 2. Become incredibly violent by destroying your competitors. Or 3. Run over every single pedestrian into a bloody mess. This game was actually pulled off the shelves in Britain, and the pedestrians were changed to zombies. These guys would actually spill green blood. This was thankfully changed in re-releases. Incredibly puerile, but my goodness, it was a lot of fun. Top it off with some fucking rocking tune from Fear Factory, and you would be mowing down those pedestrians like your life depended on it.
Earl Cash, found guilty and sentenced to death, has been on death row for the past 3 years and was executed last night.
You've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out.
Manhunt. This game seemed to have a point somewhere, and I think it forgot what it was. Say hello to Manhunt, a game whereby you are filmed by a director who says you must kill or be killed. To be honest, I think this game has a little screw loose somewhere, and it was attempting to push the boundaries of violence as far as it humanly could. Imagine stabbing someone in the face with a shard of glass, and you've pretty much got this. This game was actually blamed for a murder in the UK, and the game was subsequently removed from shelves. The second game pushed this even further. It was not as well received as its predecessor.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
A game that attempts to be more like The Thing and tries to scare you with it. Welcome to Dead Space. This one shows that aliens can use bits and pieces when they want to get a point across. The most violent part of this is seeing someone who has just attempted to save you and then see his face fall apart.
Been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible danger.
Not to mention the fact there's the bit where you have to get something jammed into your eye as far as possible. That's really delicious. However, you can become a little desensitized in this game to the point where you actually get fed up of the blood. You actually start to wonder if there's a room that's clean and tidied up, to be fair. Duke Nukem 3D. Shake it, baby. Yes, when the Duke was cool and not an abysmal failure, this game was balls out to the wall violence and humour. Throwing pipe bombs, giving babes money to show off their titties, and overall, just a great deal of fun. Not only that, you could shrink people and then stamp on them afterwards. This game moved away from its platforming roots and did the unthinkable with itself, and man, the Duke Nukem series needs to remember why it was fun with this. Come on, Duke, you can do this.
Last bullet. My whole family died in a mob hit. I should have died too. I took enough bullets, but I lived. I finally figured out why.
Punisher. Playing as Frank Castle should be a blast, and man, is this game enjoyable. I think there's a story in this somewhere, but essentially you're going to blow people up and plant people's faces into the floor to get information when you don't really need to. Made by the guys who did Saints Row, this game was a lot of fun, if silly. Take it with a pinch of salt and shove some guy into a wood chip.
He makes good mulch.
The Grand Theft Auto series. Yes, this series is incredibly popular and we all know why. Stealing cars, shooting people, and questionable activities. The violence hit its stride when you could bang a hooker and then kill her and get your money back. We all know how this one works, so let's just press on.
Uptown, downtown, speeding all around. The Naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in the way.
Condemned 2. Whilst Condemned 1 was a thing of beauty, this one was nothing but a violent fuckfest of punching and grim fatalities. As you can see, all you ever did was bash the fuck out of one another with your fists. Certainly a decent game, but it is incredibly poor to its predecessor. Avoid.
My name is Ethan Thomas. I work for the Serial Crimes Unit.
Kratos, the God of War, is one badass son of a bitch. Get the guy to a tea party and he'd probably end up wrecking it with his twin blades and his nice personality. Ripping out eyes, mashing people's heads, and generally being a dick, Kratos was sort of likeable in a sociopathic way. This game pushed the ante where violence was concerned, and man, this was a whole lot of fun. Wish we'd stopped at God of War 2, though.
We have been expecting you, Ghost of Sparta.
Night Trap. Yes, this was an FMB-based game where you had to attempt to try and save a bunch of women from strange-suited men who were trying to kill them. Whilst it's not particularly violent, the act of seeing a woman being attacked with a strange hook hand thing and then drag them away is slightly off-putting. Sure, compared to a lot of the games, this was very controversial at the time, but it seems a little tame and silly when you look back now.
What are you doing now?
Ethnic cleansing. Yes, there is such an evil game like this whereby you kill black and Jewish people with no reason whatsoever. Sure, I'm all for violence, but not in this regard. And I'm not showing you any of the footage, as you know it's wrong.
So there you go. Violence is something that we're always going to have to deal with, aren't we? Sometimes it's just fun, and then other times it's just completely wrong. But in any case, I gotta go search somebody out. I'll see you later.
This doesn't feel right.
Hello, Dave. It's about time we talked.
What have you done to me? Where are we?
Let's call it a middle ground. Since I came to your place in that parcel, you and I have been sharing the same body of mind for a very long time. This, here, right now, is where we are sharing the same place in your mind.
So we're sharing bodies and minds now. Wow, you're such a romantic, aren't you, GS?
You should have ordered some better shoes!
That was never explained by that eBay seller. Why did I get you? Why didn't I get my shoes? Should have given him some bad feedback.
Listen! I've created this place so it's safe for you.
Since when have you done anything nice for anyone else?
I think it's about time that you and I had some home truths, Dave. Things are changing. There's an evil in the world that's actually starting to falter. He cannot contain all the evil that he's created. And I can actually fight back.
Oh, Keith, that guy in that app.
He has many names, but you can call him that. I've been serving him for as long as I can remember.
Which is?
Almost 500 years.
Ah, that's a long time.
Dave, look! I am this close to finding a way to stop him. And this is the first bit of power I've managed to find in a long time. This show we're doing is the first steps to actually stopping him.
I thought you wanted the world.
If it means stopping him, then I'll do it. I'll take it all.
Why do you want to stop him? I thought you were his friend.
You will learn in time. As you know, a mask can mask many intentions.
And what about Keith?
Let's hope he hasn't caught wind of what I'm trying to do. I'll give you control of your body for now. Stay safe.